everyone, so this is going to be a review of our three Can-Am Defenders. So we're going to start with this one and move along to the one at the end. So this is my Can-Am Defender HD8 from 2018. So I'm just going to take you through a quick overview around the outside. So we got this Rancher bull bar from Can-Am, which is pretty strong. You've got these protectors for the headlights, two light bars from Temu. So yeah, they're pretty good brightness actually. These two aerials, one's for the radio, one's for the UHF. The headlights, they come standard as halogens, which they shouldn't nowadays, but I swapped them out for LEDs. Plastic windscreen, side mirrors from Temu as well. These side rails for strapping accessories down, and an Anderson plug for making implements easier to use. Standard just tailgate, tow bar, just this like cover, not actually glass, we got for it. Just these standard tyres, bash plates, like basically all around, as well as on the front axle there, and for the front there as well. And you can see the bull bar kind of protects stuff along there. And in here is where you access stuff like the speed limiter and the toolkit and other stuff like that. So yeah, now we're going to move on to the interior. So we've got these net doors which keep you safe when riding around. So we got the light switch, which has got low beams and then high beams, and then off. Light bar switch. Got the dash, which shows your speed and a few other things. Storage, cup holder, gear selector, so you got park, reverse, neutral, high range and low range. Four-wheel drive and rear diff lock. Radio, which we installed, and same with the UHF we installed. Bar for when you're riding to keep your passengers safe, and I'll show you the toolbox. So with this toolbox, charger I also put in. This toolbox is also, as I just said, it's a toolbox, but it's also a glove box. So it just comes out like that. You can have your tools in there. And then when you want to put it back in, you just put it back in and then push the handle down, and then it's in there and it won't come out. The two seats here fold up if you've got something big you want to store down there, and then they just click into place. You got this storage compartment there with two cup holders and a little storage cubby, and then you got the headrest, which you can't really feel unless you put your head all the way back. And then you got the seat belts, and with the steering wheel, it's if you pull that handle forward, it adjusts up and down. There's no tilt adjustment. So yeah, this was the interior of. Oh yeah, we also got this mirror in here and the two speakers. So this was the interior of my Can-Am, my 2018 HD8 Defender. So this is our 2021 Can-Am Defender HD8. So as you can see, a little bit of a different bull bar, but I mean it's relatively the same. Winch, which mine doesn't have. Steady light bar, which is brighter than the Chinese Temu ones. Same bonnet there. We got the indicator and daytime running lights. We didn't swap halogens in there though, so they're still halogens. We got these really mean looking tyres. No net doors, but we got this side protector with the steps there. These side bars. And as well, I forgot to show you on this one, but this is the engine bay, and this one's got the same engine as that one, which is 800 cc's. As we come around here, rear bars continue along there, same tow bar, same tailgate. Rear rear, sidebar there, hanging back plate, and it's got the glass windscreen with the wiper. So yeah, this was the outside of the 2021 Can-Am Defender HD8. Now let's move on to the inside. So on the inside, we've got these Topaz Global camo seat covers. Storage compartment in there. Gear selector, same as last time. Storage spot there instead of the radio. Full drive, diff lock, horn, light bar, seat controls, and the speed limiters on the inside this time. Pedals down there as normal. Windscreen wiper control there. Rear view mirror. We got the same toolbox thing as before. Same steering wheel adjustment. But here we got windscreen folds all the way up, and you can also have it so it's just open a little bit, and then you got the same storage bit there with the cup holders and everything. So now we're going to move on to the, oh, I forgot to mention, same guard thing at the back, not glass. So now we're going to move on to the 2023 Can-Am. So now we've got the 2023 Can-Am Defender HD9 this time. So we got daytime running lights with the cap come off indicators, same bull bar as that one. Dual row steady light bar this time. Bit more powerful winch, same box for everything. Same halogen lights. This time we got side protectors and same side bars on the other one. Rear bar. Check out these Southern Cross off-road stickers as well from my other channel with my mate. We got stickers made. It's got glass at the back instead of that other material. It's got these other tyres, which is different. Same sidebar. Yeah, quick overview. Same thing as the other one with the wiper and the glass folding windscreen. So now we're going to move on to the interior. So here we've got the hazard lights, winch control, so it just goes forward and back. Light bar, electronic tray this time. So it's not done from the handle, it's done from the switch here. Same light controls, same dash as on the last one. Storage compartment, cup holder, storage compartment, gear selector, full drive and diff lock, handle, same glove box I've showed you twice, same windscreen I've showed you once, wipers, side mirror, another spot up there that the other two have got for other switches. It's got the glass at the back like I mentioned earlier, storage compartment in the middle, no seat covers on this one. So yeah, this is just a quick overview of the inside. So now we're going to move on to, oh yeah, one more thing is the engine bay. So turn this on, and it's very slow this for safety reasons. So you can see this is a 1000cc engine that's been detuned to 900cc because it's HD9. So yeah, this is full speed. So now we're going to move on to the drive. So now we're on the inside like we were before of the 2023 Can-Am Defender HD9, and we're going to take it for a quick spin. So relatively quiet on the inside. So it goes for park, to reverse, neutral, high and low, and it shows you all of this stuff on the dash. So yeah, now we're just going to take it for a quick spin. Feels nice. drive. So yeah, now we are in the 2021 Can-Am Defender HD8 and we're going to take it for a drive. Same gear shifter as before, same dash as before, basically same engine really, just 100cc less. Feels very good as well. Handle's nice like the other one. Plenty of power. And it's not really got as many rattles, but that's just because it doesn't have any stuff in it. Feels well built because it is. Like the other one, doesn't wander along the road. Oh yeah, make sure to like and subscribe as well. If you want to deep dive into all these Can-Am, because this is just an overview of all three of them. If you specifically want to deep dive into one of them, just let me know in the comments. This is what the wiper is like, same as last time. But this one's got the glorious seat heaters for when in winter you're checking on the carbs. One's also got plenty of power. And the suspension is also pretty good like the other one. So we have had a bad run with this one, it's had a few electrical problems. So yeah, just be aware of that when you buy your Can-Am. And 21,997 k's. 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 21,997 So now we are in the 2018 Can-Am Defender HD8. So we're going to take this one for a little drive. And they're all relatively basically the same. So this one is the most different to the others. It's also got the radio and the UHF, as I mentioned earlier. Also, as I mentioned earlier, just the standard plastic windscreen. But the steering does feel a little better in this than the last. Feels planted on the ground. Oh yeah, these are very fuel efficient. Done 3,818 kilometers. And the suspension is, on this one, the suspension is probably the worst out of the three. Not the worst one. But I'd say the turning is the best. But what I wanted to do is I just wanted to have a quick talk outside of the buggy about the whole point of this review. So, the reason why I did this review was to show you about these buggies, which they're pretty popular, but they're not as popular as quad bikes. So I wanted to make this review to show you why you should get these over a quad bike. Even though the quad bikes may be cheaper and they may be able to get in tighter spaces, most farms have them, they're very popular, but these, they're safer, they're quicker, they handle better, they can tow more, they can have stuff in the back, and they just look cooler as well. So I do think you should get this over a quad bike. And that concludes this video. Thanks.
And I miss you.